Hi, I'm Meteorologist Joe Martucci here with another episode of The Works where we take a look at one of our meteorologists here at WeatherWorks. So today we're here with Sherilyn Graham. Sherilyn is our Central and South Jersey forecaster. She started at WeatherWorks back in 2014 and she's a native of Bergen County, New Jersey, now lives closer here to her office in Hackettstown. Thank you, Sherilyn, for being here with us.
Of course, thank you for inviting me.
You're very welcome. So first question we like to ask everybody here is what sparked your interest in weather?
It all started with the 1999 tornado outbreak out in Oklahoma. I remember being little, watching the videos on the Discovery Channel, and I was like, wow, that's something I really want to learn more about and study in the future. And from tornadoes, I went from hurricanes to the simple thunderstorms, snow. So that's what really got me started.
So tornadoes, but then everything.
Exactly.
It just all came to fruition.
Exactly. Yep.
And now you're here as a meteorologist.
Yep, here I am.
Awesome. So like I was saying before, Sherilyn did start in 2014, and you went to Rutgers University.
I did.
Where I went as well.
Yep.
Back from 2010 to 2014.
Correct.
And while you were at Rutgers, was there anything specific that you did or anything you learned that you thought gave you an advantage when you applied here at WeatherWorks?
Yeah, certainly. When I was a senior, Rob Reel actually reached out to a bunch of the seniors looking
And Rob
for...
Reel is our Director of Education, for those who
Correct.
don't know.
And he was looking for some certified snowfall total interns to help out and kind of learn the process of how we do our CSTs.
Sure.
So I interviewed, I got the job, and it was great learning how we actually kind of do the post-storm analysis regarding snow, sleet, freezing rain. And I think that internship is what helped me get the foot in the door here.
Yeah, and Rob went to Rutgers as well, so it was a good coordination project between him and everyone at Rutgers to get some people on board here, and it's a good way to get your foot in the door. And now you're here, and now that you are part of WeatherWorks and have been for a couple of years, you're part of our forensics department.
That's correct.
How does it feel to be such a large part of what we do here at WeatherWorks? I mean, you started in forensics pretty quickly after you started here in 2014.
It's actually fascinating. I mean, not just doing the forecasting, so you figure pre-storm and during the storm, and then our CSTs, which are usually 48 hours afterwards, we do the post-storm analysis, but even 1 to 5 years after a certain weather event, whether it be a slip and fall or maybe an insurance claim like a hailstorm and a roof damage, it's very interesting to kind of piece together the storm hour by hour and day by day. And really get a feel for what happens in different locales.
Yeah, sure, absolutely. So you love looking back in time. And between the certified snowfall totals and forensic reports, looking back at the weather is definitely something that you enjoy. And you do forecasting as well. So talk to us a little bit about how you interact with our Central and South Jersey clients here on a daily basis.
Yeah, sure. So a lot of the times I come in at 4 a.m. or 10 a.m. 4 a.m. is obviously the bulk forecasting shift, and that's when I'm kind of briefing in, getting my forecast together. I have a few clients that'll call in before they get their forecast just to get a feel for the day. And then when I'm on the day shift, a lot of the times we'll do a forecast update in the afternoon if there's any pressing weather. But that's when I get to speak to a lot of the guys there in Central and South Jersey, whether they be just snow and ice contractors or even roofers and pavers. It's very nice to speak to them and help them out.
Yeah, great. And moving beyond our headquarters here, your cats, Saffir and Simpson, they're a large part of our Instagram page at WeatherWorks LLC, for those of you who don't follow us yet. So tell me a little bit about your cats.
Yep, Saffir is a orange tabby. He's going to be 3 years old later on this year. And then I have Simpson. He's just shy of a year under. And he's a solid black cat. All you can really see is his eyes. And love them dearly, but they're both terrors, especially together.
Just like what you named them after, right?
Exactly.
Saffir and Simpson?
Yeah, and I would probably rank them a category 4 because Simpson has already torn up my rug, so I know I'm not getting that security deposit back from the apartment complex. So
the Saffir-Simpson scale is what we use to rate our hurricanes. So Sherilyn's so dedicated to meteorology, she named her cats after one of our most famous scale to measure weather. So one last question here before we go.
Sure.
Now that we're wrapped up here with the winter season, what would you like to say to our Central and South Jersey clients?
Yeah, it was great working with you guys. It was really a pleasure getting to know you more. I've worked with you guys over the summer, but winter's definitely a trickier situation. I think it was a tough winter, but I think we made out pretty well. So it really was great working with you guys, and I look forward toward another summer and winter season with you.
All right. Well, this is Sherilyn Graham here over at WeatherWorks. Sherilyn, thank you for taking the time out to be with us today. And you can view more information about us and our meteorologists on our website at weatherworksinc.com.